Which iconic NYC landmark is known for its green copper exterior? B. Statue of Liberty. Which famous NYC building is often referred to as the Freedom Tower? A. One World Trade Center. Which NYC landmark is home to the famous Metropolitan Museum of Art? C. Central Park. Which famous NYC bridge connects Manhattan and Brooklyn? B. Brooklyn Bridge. Which NYC building is known for its distinctive Art Deco style? C. Chrysler Building. Which iconic NYC structure is located in the heart of Times Square? C. One Times Square. Which famous NYC park features a giant ice skating rink in the winter? C. Bryant Park. Which NYC landmark is known for its triangular shape and revolving restaurant? B. Flatiron Building. Which iconic NYC store is famous for its holiday window displays? C. Saks Fifth Avenue. Which famous NYC theater is home to the annual Tony Awards? A. Radio City Music Hall. Which NYC landmark is a symbol of freedom and the United States? B. Statue of Liberty. In which NYC borough can you find Central Park? A. Manhattan. What famous music venue in NYC has hosted legendary performances by the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, and the Rolling Stones? B. Madison Square Garden. Which building in NYC has a rotating restaurant on the 65th floor with panoramic views of the city? A. One World Trade Center. Which museum in NYC is known for its extensive collection of modern art, including works by Vincent van Gogh and Pablo Picasso? B. Museum of Modern Art, MoMA. Which iconic street in NYC is famous for its theaters and dazzling Broadway shows? C. Times Square. Which famous NYC department store is known for its elaborate holiday window displays and annual Thanksgiving Day parade? C. Macy's. Which NYC neighborhood is home to a vibrant street art scene and trendy boutiques? A. Williamsburg. Which river separates Manhattan from Brooklyn and is crossed by the iconic Brooklyn Bridge? B. East River. Which NYC attraction is a famous concert venue in Central Park that has hosted performances by Elton John, Diana Ross, and Simon and Garfunkel? C. Central Park Summer Stage. Which NYC food can be found in a classic yellow taxi? A. Hot dog. Which NYC food is known for its black and white cookie? C. Black and white cookie. Which NYC food is traditionally eaten on Thanksgiving? B. Pastrami sandwich. Which NYC food is a popular street food in the city? B. Falafel. Which NYC food is known for its distinct thin crust? C. Pizza. Which NYC food is a famous Jewish deli sandwich? B. Pastrami sandwich. Which NYC food is commonly served with lox and cream cheese? A. Bagel. Which NYC food is a popular dessert made with cream cheese and graham cracker crust? A. Cheesecake. Which NYC food is a fusion between a croissant and a donut? B. Cronut. Which NYC food is often served with mustard and sauerkraut? C. Hot dog. Which NYC borough is known for being home to Times Square and Broadway? A. Manhattan. Which NYC borough is famous for its hipster culture, artisanal coffee shops, and trendy boutiques? A. Brooklyn. Which NYC borough is home to the famous Coney Island amusement park and boardwalk? A. Brooklyn. Which NYC borough is known for its historic brownstone buildings and tree-lined streets? C. Brooklyn. Which NYC borough is home to the Yankee Stadium and the Bronx Zoo? C. Bronx. Which NYC borough is known for its diverse food scene, including the famous Flushing Chinatown? B. Queens. Which NYC borough is located on an island and known for its picturesque views of the Statue of Liberty? A. Staten Island. Which NYC borough is the largest in terms of land area? A. Queens. Which NYC borough is often referred to as the Forgotten Borough? C. Staten Island. Which NYC borough is known for its artsy vibe and the famous Guggenheim Museum? A. Manhattan. Which famous NYC park is built on an elevated former railway track? B. The High Line. What is the name of the island located in the East River between Manhattan and Queens? C. Roosevelt Island. Which museum in NYC is dedicated to the history of immigration in the U.S.? C. Ellis Island Immigration Museum. In which borough of NYC can you find the beautiful Brooklyn Botanic Garden? B. Brooklyn. Which historical site in NYC was the first public park in America? C. Battery Park. Where can you find the Little Red Lighthouse, a famous landmark in NYC? B. Riverside Park. Which NYC neighborhood is known for its historic brownstone buildings and tree-lined streets? A. Greenwich Village. Which iconic NYC bridge connects Manhattan and the Bronx? C. High Bridge. Where can you find the breathtaking views of the Manhattan skyline from across the East River? B. Gantry Plaza State Park. Which lesser-known beach in NYC is located in the Rockaways? C. Rockaway Beach. Which NYC borough was the first capital of the United States? A. Manhattan. What year did the Dutch establish New Amsterdam, later known as New York City? B. 1626. What iconic NYC landmark was completed in 1883? C. Brooklyn Bridge. Which NYC neighborhood is known for its vibrant street art and hipster culture? B. Williamsburg. In what year was the New York Stock Exchange founded? A. 1792. Which famous NYC building was the tallest in the world from 1931 to 1970? B. Empire State Building. What museum is located on Museum Mile in NYC? A. Guggenheim Museum. Which park in NYC is known for its iconic horse-drawn carriage rides? A. Central Park. What is the nickname of the NYC subway system? C. The subway. What famous event happened in NYC on September 11, 2001? C. 9/11 terrorist attacks.